Go lay down, man. It sounds vaguely familiar.
Just learned about it, and he said, I'm going to get this shit blocked. This shit should not be allowed. Not be able to see this shit. He's traumatized. Yeah, I didn't know.
The onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And not much to speak of.
Oh, I saw that.
A 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Wilson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
First down, Seahawks.
Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12. First down, Seahawks.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing is Wilson. This complete to Lockett. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his receiver, Woods, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Mike 5-4.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Start.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Oh, damn.
Nick Bosa coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Come on now, let's go.
It should be GGFL Week 8 versus the Pigeons.
Switch.
It's the greatest nickname I've ever heard for the Seahawks.
65.
And I love it.
Go ahead.
Check 99.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Probably.
Hello.
Here we go. 180.
Because we were wrecking. No, we came in like 4.
On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
180. Let's go, defense.
So this guy came in and he was confusing the nurse and the other doctor because he told the nurse that he had a UTI, and then he told the doctor that he didn't have a UTI. The doctor was like, well, why did you? He was like, did you tell the nurse that you had a UTI? And he was like, yes.
Coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team
wait,
exactly what
and I was
you
like,
said.
okay,
We gave him a field goal. Let's go back
so
and at least equal
what
that,
do you
guys.
want?
But if we
He
don't,
said,
you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there.
He said,
relax a little bit.
I want you to put on my chart that I had a UTI because I don't want my nursing home to find out that I really, he's like 70. He's like, I don't want my nursing home to know that I put a paperclip in my penis.
A gain of 4 last play.
And I said,
that here and get 8.
what? I said, what? I said, well, I can't lie on your medical record. And I was like, and why would you do that? He was like, well, I was looking on the internet. They were saying that you can get this sensation by doing it. And I said, yeah, it's called pain.
Hang on, it's 3rd down.
And so I was like, well,
the defense coordinator was saying, how well
like,
can we stay
how
with
far
these
did you put it up?
receivers
He was like, well, I couldn't see it anymore, and I couldn't reach it.
That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush.
Okay. I was like, did you unfold it?
After the
incompletion,
here now, 3rd and 2.
I said, oh my God.
You know, I mean, I feel like that might be better, right? Because if it wasn't, it would be like,
coverage there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Man.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Here's Wilson. It's caught, blocked it. And they get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings for some reason builds up. This guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers,
Where
he's
are we
on
going?
pace for 200+ right now.
Oh.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Why are you laying on my leg?
Right here.
Did you pick that up? No? Okay.
Last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, let's take it a little bit.
Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
I feel like he heard the story in the stream.
And the spot will be inside the 35.
Magnum dong.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Yeah. Other people now?
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
We don't have a key.
We don't have the key.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last goal,
Can't come to this
get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I got a bunch of 3-on-1s.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Well, I need sniper in that.
Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
SOS. Pigeons.
Now there's too many people.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup of 38.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, it just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D,
Weird
has
flex,
got
but
to be
okay.
priority 1.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
But enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap, jump too quickly.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long.
I got you.
I stopped listening after he said, what's the comment?
A shotgun snap.
No Disney says what's handed.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1, and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Right there, 56. He can't hang. He's not going to get through.
On first down, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf.
How the fuck?
They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks First down.
Oh, I'm still upset.
I'm switching over, Jordan.
All right.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I hear my boy Son Goku.
Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. I think this is a free play for Wilson. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. Going on the ground with Homer. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Check. Watch 54. Watch the screen. Tighten up.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
Well, defense is going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 10-7. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end's right. Alert.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And now look at this. Big
Oh,
game,
my God.
fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, it was a
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
no different. He's talking about a different league.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams
I'd
appear
have
ready for the
Dotson
fight
found him
ahead,
to
and
beat
we
his
resume
ass.
action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason they're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Here we go, here we go.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Pass complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL,
Hide nor hair.
you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Like 20. Watch it, you don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. 12, fellas, here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Black 80! Watch the out, watch the out. Stay hot. Mike, 55. Stay hot.
Garoppolo on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Turn down for what?
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
13! Whip!
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal.
4.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have retaken the lead.
Yeah, one-handed Deebo Samuel. My God.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He had a couple of really big runs.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The 26-yard line.
Let's go, Darth.
What up, Hulkster?
Hell yeah.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
All day, dog. Out.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, one set. Check.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Damn, how did he get that off?
It's complete.
He's got Chidobe and Wk8 X Factor.
45 at the 44.
Hawkinson X Factor.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Wilson now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
Kerryon Johnson, I believe, is a superstar X Factor.
They'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
I'm pissed off Quan swatted that
just
instead
totally
of picking
out of
it
sync,
off.
whether they're running
No, that's the thing.
Like
His superstar ability is pick artist. So it's not like, you know.
J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
It was. I ain't even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm
the San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
No, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Walks his ass down.
In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. And a loose football.
Oh, come on.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, and he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
Hell no.
And all I remember
I want that
player,
shit. Challenge.
When they catch the ball, when those
challenge.
Guys catch
they're not going to
it,
challenge
it,
motherfuckers.
Sometimes you have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football.
He's getting bailed out.
So out comes
Do
the
you
field goal
have
team
any
now for the
idea
second
how
time
mad
here
I am
today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
He doing it!
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've seen these be tricky from time to time. You know, you've almost got to cut the ball to make it go through. And this time he cut it a little too much, and he sliced it.
Yeah, and he'll tell you, no excuses on this one. It's a kick every NFL kicker should be able to make in his sleep. But your word was definitely correct. He sliced that one, and he'll miss it wide to the right.
This is Coleman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Hey, KP, did you play the Bucs guy?
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down.
He'll have Jerron Johnson in a cover 1 on your fastest wide receiver and still covering.
They've got the lead as well as we get set
to
so start
annoying.
The fourth and final quarter. The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far.
Yeah,
this will be 3rd and 5.
Mike, 55.
Garoppolo now.
Yeah, you will.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
Biz checked out. I hope he's watching, sucker.
On first down, Coleman.
Get out of the damn way.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it.
Shark's problem isn't his O-line. It's
pass
the
blitz,
fact
you're trying to
that he
get to the
doesn't
quarterback. You're trying to
see a
scheme
fucking
someone
blitz
open
coming.
who will get to the QB.
Yeah, he
and
holds
make
on
sure
to
he
the
gets
ball
on ground.
entirely.
In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
No, dude, he left like
Garoppolo. He's got a man. Complete.
He left like 3 or 4 touchdowns on the field against the Dolphins guy because he had players wide open that he wouldn't throw to.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable
Dude,
second
look at
and
my
1.
O-line, Billy.
You got tight right there.
On second down, it's Coleman. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're
I only
faced
have
with a
one
3rd and
O-lineman
1.
over 81 billion. I'm leading the league in rushing with 8 yards a carry.
The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
I would too. I think you run fine. You don't have any.
They will run again with Coleman.
Woo! First
and he's
down.
going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Year
Third
1,
down
week
gain
3
of
or
3
something
yards,
like
and
that.
that'll be
It's a lot better
enough.
now.
Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of
Haskins
the
will
balloon,
actually
so
throw
to
the ball
speak,
where I want him
defensively.
to now.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working.
Well,
They're
yeah,
handling
'cause
things
he
up
fucking
front,
was
and it's not just
trash.
the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter
Well,
blocking
actually,
downfield and
I
making
don't
sure
give it
they're
all
secure.
his. It's not
So,
all
yeah, you're
his credit.
exactly
Now I
right.
have
The air's out of the
fucking
balloon,
McLaurin,
and right now they're almost
Westbrook.
lifeless.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll take this into the
Pass
end zone.
interference?
Now, hold on here. We do have a
Same
flag.
thing
Decline.
about Westbrook.
So let's see what this is about.
Assist, baby.
Carlson
The
on
thing
for
is that I had Paul
PAT.
Richardson still, and he was pretty good, but I had to cut him. I had to cut him to bring in Vaughn.
It's good, and it's 21-10. Following
Right.
a touchdown, ready to kick it away is
Right.
Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done,
yeah, I'm sure he was raging when I played him.
And leading here in the
I'm pretty sure he's raging right now.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10.
It's 21-10, but there's 4.5 minutes left in the game.
Wilson now operating from the gun. He lets it fly for Lockett.
He's really lucky. It should have been at least 2 interceptions.
It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Wilson throwing again. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. 23 yards the pickup there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Wilson. And Woods has it complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards the pickup.
I started giving the ball to Guthrie.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Wilson will throw again. It's caught. Lockett. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
2-inch cleats.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Again, Wilson.
Oh, my God, that was another fucking big drop.
Almost picked. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
I'm trying to, but my guys won't pick the damn ball off.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the traffic. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
No, you said you went through him.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald.
Do it.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
8 Mile.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Operating from the gun, Wilson flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now.
Misses.
This is when force meets
really,
force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
5 or 7. That is 7 drop picks.
Incomplete as well. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while.
When you look in your DMs, Madden saved you.
To me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And Myers able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the field goal got him back within 1 score. And now the focus lies on this onside kick. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! All day, baby, all day. Shit. Stay hot.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now Garoppolo.
Yes,
he finds Pettis complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Here we go.
Spook.
All day, every day, any day.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Here we go. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal.
Yeah,
that's
it didn't send me anything.
They went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish. Just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Niners, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town.
You didn't tell me a goddamn
Meanwhile,
thing.
for Seattle, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Dude, he refuses to believe he can lose to someone who uses a D-line.
He was half asleep. That's what he. I did what? What happened? No, that was just me watching his game. Shit. Oh, shit. Debo's got 88 release now. That's what I'm talking about. Three release, 2 medium route, 2 catching, 2 elusive. That was huge. I needed that one.
Yeah, funny part is that after I beat him, he was like, it's all right. I don't care. Darth can't beat me.
Right?
Yeah.
Bulletin board material, motherfucker. God damn. All right. So I got plus 20 morale for Tevin Coleman for getting him 12 touches in the game. Well, he got plus 10 because I told him I tried to get him involved, and then he got another plus 10 because I did the, what's his name? They're random. They're completely random. Let me see. Let me see.
Is it a close game? Oh, man.
Ooh.
Whoa, whoa.
Why? Why, Jesus? Why? All right. So I don't have Adrian Colbert for another game, so I won't have him against the Raiders, but I'll get him back for Crank.
Hey, did Crank beat the Raiders?
No. I wonder who the hell
I
Crank
was
beat,
watching.
actually. Oh, wasn't it? It was 24-12.
Whose mic is that?
He was. Okay, he beat the Broncos guy in a sim. Oh. Oh my god. That's hurtful. Enjoy your Valentine's, asshole. Haha.
Is that what he told you?
Yeah. Because he was trying to play, he was trying to hold off until like Saturday.
Damn, I wish I would have screenshotted when he said you can't beat him. I might have. Hold on. I tend to screenshot stuff like that.
First off, I'm impressed the motherfucker has turpentine. Second off, damn, is it that serious? Six. Nope, still
Oh
bad.
my god.
Still bad. Damn. Did Braden drop your shit in a fucking aquarium or something? Yes.
Why are you letting him win, Mac? Right? Oh god. You won't do it.
Won't he do it? He will cry. I seen it. Let me see. How many fucking deflections did I have in this game? Let's see. Quan had 3, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah,
8.
he's in here.
There were 8 pass deflections in that game.
I noticed it.
8. 8 times the ball got swatted down in my game. And only 1 fucking interception. You know how frustrating that is? Honestly. Oh my. Oh! 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 I got a perfect passer rating? I had a perfect passer rating in that game against fucking, Spooky. .344 yards. 3 scores. Once I figured out.
Really?
Once I figured out how to
Yeah, it's
shut
pretty
his
bad,
shit
bro. I don't
down.
know. You mean you didn't already know that you just have to cover Lockett?
Hey, there wasn't so much. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the hell got into my defense with all them fucking swats. Like, I didn't change anything. They just swatted the ball constantly. But yeah, like, I shut down his scrambles. Yeah, once he.
Yeah, his scrambles are the most annoying part because you can shut everything down and he'll take off.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I was doing. Managed to keep everything relatively covered.
He says he doesn't do it, but he does it quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I got a couple really big. I had a huge stack against him with Bosa. I think he lost like 14 yards or some shit because he was trying to scramble and I had contain on.
My favorite is when Sweat gets loose and people try to scramble. Like,
Hey,
yeah,
Solar.
your quarterback's fast, but
See, your boys took down the Clippers in double overtime? Double OT? I mean, but yeah, the Heat do suck. You rat bastards!
I feel like you're enjoying that you broke the stat caps too much. I'm pretty sure Sin doesn't give a shit about stat caps.
Let's see. Goodwin had 4 catches for 127 yards. Kittle had 6 for
Oh
117.
my god, shut the fuck up, KP.
Pettis had 4 for 44. 2 for 32 of Debo. Damn, both of Debo Samuel's catches were touchdowns. Dude, are
How
you
old are you, KP?
KP? Are you writing a Civil War letter? Jesus Christ! Colonel Pick of King Division.
This motherfucker. He's making everybody sound like a bad guy.